everyone, my name is Simran and I'm going to teach you mathematics. Students, in the last class we have completed the concept of 4.2 exercise, okay, and we have also practiced 1 to 2 examples of that exercise. So today we'll be doing the questions of exercise number 4.2. Alright students, so let's start with the question number 1. What is the question number 1, students? Give the first step, okay, give first the step you'll use to separate the variable and then solve the equation, okay. How can you separate the variable and you will solve the question, okay students? This is x minus 1 is equals to 0. Now students, we have to separate the equation and solve the equation by separating the variable. Alright students, this is x minus 1 is equals to 0. Clearly students, 1 is in subtraction with x, okay. So to separate the variable and to solve the equation, the first step to do is we will add 1 on both the sides. Right students, we'll add 1 to both the sides. X minus 1 plus 1 is equals to 0 plus 1. Alright students, x plus 1 and minus 1. Minus 1 and plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay students, so x is equals to 0 plus 1, 0. 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. So equation is x is equals to 1 and the first step is this, okay. What are we doing? We are just adding 1 on both the sides, okay. By adding the 1, we'll be eliminating this minus 1. Alright students, so the first step will be to eliminate the thing that is with the variable. Alright students, looking at the next question, what is it? This is the similar question, x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now students, 1 is in addition with the x that is the variable. Now we need to separate the variable and by separating the variable we'll be solving the question, right students? So x plus 1 is equals to 0. Alright students, what will we do now? We will subtract 1 from both the sides, right students? We'll subtract 1 from both sides, okay students. X plus 1 minus 1 is equals to 0 minus 1. Now students, x plus 1 minus 1 is equals to plus 1 and minus 1 is equals to 0. So this is x only and it is equals to 0 minus 1 is equals to minus 1. Alright students, anything that is added or subtracted to the 0, it will give the value of itself. Alright students, very simple and very easy. Now students, looking at another question, that is x minus 1 is equals to 5. Now we have to do the first step to eliminate this thing. This is in subtraction with the x, okay. So we will add the same number to x, okay. Adding 1 on both sides, right students. X minus 1 plus 1 is equals to 5 plus 1. Students, x minus 1 plus 1 is equals to 0, okay. This is minus 1 plus 1 is equals to 0, right students? So this is x. 5 plus 1 is equals to 6. Alright students, very easy question, okay. In this way you can easily solve the questions. Now students, the next question, x plus 6 is equals to 2, okay. Now students, 6 is in addition with x, okay. To separate the variable students, we'll do the same number subtraction, okay. This is an addition and to eliminate this thing, we'll do the subtraction of 6 only to this, okay. Now we will subtract 6 from both sides. Alright students, x plus 6 minus 6 is equals to 2 minus 6, right students? Plus 6 and minus 6, okay students? Plus 6 and minus 6 is 0. So this is equals to x and 2 minus 6 is equals to minus 4. Alright students, this is minus 4, okay? Now students, looking at another question, y minus 4 is equals to minus 7, okay. Now students, in y, minus 4 is here, so 4 is in subtraction with the variable. So to eliminate this 4, what will we do? We'll do the opposite operation, that is, this is subtraction, and now we'll do the addition by the same number. that is 4. So students, adding 4 to both sides, y minus 4 plus 4 is equals to minus 7 plus 4. Alright students. Now students, minus 4 and plus 4 is equals to 0. This is y. Minus 7 plus 4 is equals to minus 3. Alright students, this is minus 3. Y is equals to minus 3 and this is our solution. Looking at another question students, y minus 4 is equals to 4. Now y is in subtraction with 4, okay? So we'll add 4 on both the sides, okay? Add 4 on both sides to eliminate the 4, okay? From the variable, because we have to separate the variable, okay? So minus 4 and 4 is equals to 0 students. So y is equals to 4 plus 4, that is 8. Alright students, y is equals to 8. Okay students, looking at another question, this is y plus 4 is equals to 4. We will subtract the 4 from this so that we can eliminate this plus 4, okay? Subtracting 4 from both sides. Y plus 4 minus 4 is equals to 4 minus 4. Plus 4 and minus 4 is equals to 0. So this is y and it is equals to 4 minus 4, that is 0. Alright students. So y is equals to 0. A very simple question students. What you need to do, you have to just think what is the operation of the variable with the number, and to eliminate the number just perform the opposite operation with the same number on both the sides. Clearly it is plus 4. So you have to do the operation with subtraction, okay, because it is an addition. To eliminate this, what you need to do, you need to subtract, okay. You will subtract the same number, that is 4, from both the sides. Separating 4 from both sides, you will get y plus 4 minus 4 is equals to 4 minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0 and clearly 4 minus 4 is 0. So y is equals to 0. Alright students, looking at another question. Y plus 4 is equals to minus 4. Clearly this is an addition with the 4, and to eliminate this thing you have to subtract 4 from both the sides, okay students. Subtract 4 from both sides. Alright students. Okay. Y plus 4 minus 4 is equals to minus 4 minus 4, okay. Plus 4 and minus 4 is 0. So this is y. And students, minus 4 is equals to minus 8. Okay students, this is minus 8. And this is our solution, okay. Looking at another question, that is question. Okay students, looking at another question. Now students, the second question. Give first the step you will use to separate the variable and then solve the questions. In the similar way that we have done the first question, we'll be solving this second question. Alright students. First, we have to write the step to separate the variable. Alright students. Clearly students, this is in multiplication with 3. Right students. So, if this thing is in the multiplication of 3, then we will divide the same number on the both sides. Okay students. So, dividing 3 on both sides. Alright students. Now, we'll divide the 3 on both the sides. Alright students, now 3l upon 3 is equals to 42 divided by 3, okay, and this will be cancelled out by this. Then this is equals to 42 divided by 3 is equals to 14, as 14 into 3 is equals to 42. Alright students, so this is your solution. Alright students, looking at another question, question B. B upon 2 is equals to 6. Now students, clearly you can see on the left hand side, then 2 is in the division with B, that is the variable. Now if we have to eliminate this 2 to the left hand side, what you need to do? You have to perform the different and opposite operation with the same number on the both sides, right? If it is in the division with B, then you will have to multiply b on both the sides. Okay, students? So multiply by 2 on both sides. Alright students, we have to multiply by 2 on both the sides. B upon 2 into 2 is equals to 6 into 2. Alright students, now clearly you can see that this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled out. This is B and this 6 into 2 is equals to 12. Alright students, this 6 into 2 is equals to 12. This is our answer. Okay, looking at the another question, that is question number C. P upon 7 is equals to 4. Now students, you can have a look that it is 7 with the variable in the division. So if we have to eliminate the thing that is with the variable, we need to perform the opposite operation by the same number on both the sides. So we'll multiply 7 on both the sides. Okay, multiply 7 on both sides. Right students? P upon 7 into 7 is equals to 4 into 7. 7 will be cancelled out with this 7. Then this P is equals to 4 into 7 is equals to 28. What is the result students? It is 28. Alright. Looking at the another question, question number D. 4x is equals to 25. Now students, have a look. 4 is in multiplication with the variable. So if we have to separate the variable, firstly what we need to do? We need to perform the opposite operation by the same number on the both sides. Okay, so we'll divide by 4 on both sides. Okay students, 4x divided by 4 is equals to 25 divided by 4. 4x upon 4 is equals to 25 divided by 4. Alright students. Now students, this 4 will be cancelled out with this 4 and this x will turn out to be 25 upon 4. Alright students, this is our answer. Okay. Looking at the another question, that is question number E. 8y is equals to 36. Okay students, now this 8 is in the multiplication with the variable. Okay, so the first step in which we have to separate the variable, we have to divide by 8 on both the sides. Okay, so divide 8 on both sides. Now students, hy divided by 8 is equals to 36 divided by 8. Okay, 8y upon 8 is equals to 36 upon 8. Okay students, now this 8 will be cancelled out with this 8 and this y is equals to 36 upon 8. Okay students, now students, 36 upon 8 can be cancelled out further as it can be 36 is equals to 9 into 4, right? And 8 is equals to 2 into 4. Okay, 4 and 4 will be cancelled out and y will turn out to be 9 upon 2. Okay, also written as 4.5. Okay students, now students will be looking at another question, question F. Now students, have a look here. Y upon 3 is equals to 5 upon 4. Clearly students, in the first step it is clear that 3 is in the division with the variable. So if we have to separate the variable in the first step, what we need to do? We have to separate the variable by 3. This is in division with the variable. So what we will do? We will multiply by 3 on both the sides. Okay, multiply by 3 on both sides. Okay students, now z upon 3 into 3 is equals to 5 upon 4 into 4 into 3. Alright students, this 3 will be cancelled out by this 3. This is equals to z into 1, that is z. Okay, this z is equals to 5 into 3, multiplying the numerators together upon the denominators. Okay students, 4 into 1. So 5 into 3 is equals to 15. Okay students, and 4 into 1 is equals to 1. Okay, so Z will turn out to be 15 upon 4. Alright students, so this is your answer. Looking at the another question, G part. A upon 5 is equals to 7 upon 15. Now students, clearly in this question as well, 5 is in division with the A the variable, right? So if we have to separate the variable, we need to multiply 5 on both the sides. Okay, multiply 5 on both sides. Okay, now A upon 5 into 5 is equals to 7 upon 15 into 5. Alright students, this 5 will be cancelled out by this 5. Okay, and it will be A only. Okay students, now it is equals to 5 into 3 is equals to 15. Okay, so this is 7 upon 3. So the solution is 7 upon 3, as we have cut the 15 from the table of Y, because 5 into 3 is equals to 15 students. Now students, looking at the another question, H part, 20t is equals to minus 10. Now students, this 20 is in the multiplication with the variable t, right? This is in multiplication with t. So if I have to eliminate this 20, I have to perform the opposite operation, that is division on both the sides. So by the same number 20, so dividing 20 on both sides, 20 into t upon 20 is equals to minus 10 divided by 20. Okay students, 20 will be cancelled out from this 20, that is, it is in the numerator and that is in the denominator. Okay students, this is now t, and this t is equals to 0 will be cancelled out from this 0, and this is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Okay students, so this t is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Okay, looking at the another question, 3n minus 2 is equals to 46. Okay students, now this is the third question. Give the steps you will use to separate the variable and then solve the question. Simple thing, that is A part. In that particular first and second question, we have just done 1 to 2 steps. Okay, in this students, we have to divide as well as add. Okay, so there are 2 things in the left hand side and then 1 thing in the right hand side. Okay students, so firstly we have to separate the variable, okay, from the accomplishments. Now students, this is minus 2. Minus 2, when taken to the left hand side, it will turn to be plus 2. So firstly we'll adding 2 on both the sides. Right students? 3n minus 2 plus 2 is equals to 46 plus 2. Okay students? Now 3n plus 2n plus minus 2 is equals to 0. So this is 3n only. It is equals to 46 plus 2 is equals to 48. Okay students? Now 3n is equals to 48. 3 is in the multiplication with the variable. So if you have to separate the variable, you have to divide by 3 on both the side by the same number, that is 3. Okay? I'm again and again saying the thing, if you have to eliminate the variable, okay, what you need to do, the thing that is in the operation with that of variable, you have to perform the opposite variable. Okay students, by the same number on both sides. Okay, so now dividing 3 on both sides. Now students, 3n divided by 3 is equals to 48 upon 3. 3 will be cancelled out from this 3. Okay students, now this n is equals to 48 divided by 3. Students, 16 into 3 is equals to 48. Okay, so 48 divided by 3 is equals to 16. N is equals to students 16. This is the solution. Okay students, now we'll be looking at another question. Okay, B part. 5m plus 7 is equals to 17. Okay, students. Now we have to take this 7 to the right hand side. Okay, by performing the mathematical operations. Okay, so to eliminate this 7, what we do? We have to subtract by 7 on both the sides. Okay, so we'll subtract 7 from both sides. Clearly, students, we'll subtract 7 from both the sides. Okay, 5m plus 7 minus 7 is equals to 17 minus 7. Clearly, students, 7 minus 7 is 0. Okay, so 5m is equals to 17 minus 7 is 10. Okay, 17 minus 7 is 10. Now, students, 5m is equals to 10. 5 is in the multiplication with the variable, right? So if we have to eliminate this 5, then what we do? We'll divide by 5 on both the sides. Okay, so dividing 5 from both sides. From both sides. Okay, 5m upon 5 is equals to 10 divided by 5. 5 will be cancelled out from this 5, students, and 10 divided by 2 is equals to 2. Okay, as 5 into 2 is equals to 10. So m is equals to 2. Okay, students, very clear and very easy. In this question, students, firstly we eliminated 7 by subtracting 7 from both the sides. Then we got 5m is equals to 10. Then we divided by 5 from both the sides. Then we got m is equals to 2. Okay, students, looking at the another question, 20p upon 3 is equals to 40. Okay, students, now you can clearly see 20p is in division with 3. Okay, and it is resulting 40. Okay, so what we'll do to eliminate this 3? We have to multiply by 3 on both the sides. Okay, so we'll multiply 3 on both sides. Okay, students, now 20p upon 3 into 3 is equals to 40 into 3. Okay, students, 3 will be cancelled out from this 3. It is 20p. 20p is equals to 40 into 3 is equals to 120. Okay, students, it is 120. 20p is equals to 120. Okay, now students, this 20 is in the multiplication with the variable. So to eliminate this 20, what we'll do? We have to divide this 20 on both the sides. Okay, so dividing 20 on both sides. Okay, students, now 20 upon p, 20p upon 20 is equals to 120 upon 20. 20 will be cancelled out from this 20 as it is in the numerator and that is in the denominator. Okay, students, so this p is equals to 0 will be cancelled out from this 0, and 2 into 6 is equals to 12. Alright, students, so p is equals to 6, and this is our answer. Okay, students, looking at the another question, that is question D. 3p upon 10 is equals to 6. The similar question that we have done. Okay, 10 is in the division, okay, with 3p, right? So to eliminate this 10, we have to multiply by 10 on both the sides, right? So multiply by 10 on both sides. Now students, 3p upon 10 into 10 is equals to 6 into 10, right, students? This 10 will be cancelled out from this 10. 3p is equals to 6 into 10, 60. Okay, students, now 3 is in the multiplication with the variable. So if you want to eliminate this 3, what you will do? You will divide this 3 by both sides. Okay, so we'll divide by 3 on both sides. Okay, We'll divide by 3 on both the sides, right students? So this 3p divided by 3 is equals to 60 divided by 3, right students? This 3 will be cancelled out from this 3, right? Then it is equals to p is equals to 60 divided by 3 is equals to 20. Okay students, as we all know this thing that 20 into 3 is equals to 60. Okay students, this is very simple question. All you need to do is practice. Okay, looking at another question, question 4. Solve the following equations. Okay, you have to solve the equations. 10p is equals to 100. Okay, now students, this 10 is in the multiplication with the p, right? So we'll divide by 10 on both sides. On both sides. Okay students, 10p upon 10 is equals to 100 upon 10. 10 will be cancelled out from this 10, right students? It will turn out to be p, and 100 divided by 10 is equals to 10. Alright students, 0 will be cancelled out from this 0. So p is equals to 10. Okay students, so divide by 10 on both the sides. 10p upon 10 is equals to 100 upon 10. 10 and 10 will be cancelled out, and 100 divided by 10 is equals to 10. Okay students, looking at another question, 10p plus 10 is equals to 100. Okay students, now we have to take this 10 to this side. So basically we have to eliminate this 10. Okay, so subtracting 10 from both sides. Right students, 10p plus 10 minus 10 is equals to 100 minus 10. Right students, 10p plus 10 minus 10 is equals to 100 minus 10. Now students, this 10 and that is plus 10 and minus 10 is equals to 0. So this is students 10p. It is equals to 100 minus 10 is equals to 90. Okay. This 10 is in the multiplication with the variable. So to eliminate this 10, what we do? We'll divide by 10 on both sides. p upon 10 is equals to 90 upon 10. Okay. 10 will be cancelled out from this 10 students. 0 will be cancelled out from this 0. Then this p is equals to 9. Okay students. This p is equals to 9. Okay. What we did in this question, 10p plus 10 is equals to 100. So to eliminate this 10, what we done? We have subtracted 10 from both the sides. 10p plus 10 minus 10 is equals to 100 minus 10. 10 plus and 10 minus will be cancelled out. Okay. So 10p is equals to 100 minus 10, that is 90. 10p is equals to 90. Dividing 10 from both the sides, p is equals to 9. Okay students, looking at another question, question C, p upon 5 is equals to p upon 4 is equals to 5. Okay students, so multiplying 4 on both sides. As students, 4 is in the division with the variable. So to eliminate that 4, we need to multiply by 4 on both the sides. Okay. So we'll just multiply by 4 on both the sides. Okay. P upon 4 into 4 is equals to 5 into 4. Okay students. 4 and 4 will be cancelled out. This P is equals to 5 into 10 is equals to 20. Okay students, this is your answer. Okay, very simple question students. Also students, you can do p upon 4 is equals to 5. We know that this is in the multiplication to the left hand side. So if we are taking this thing to the right hand side, it will be multiplied. Okay, so p is equals to 20. Alright students, very easy. Looking at another question students, question D, minus p upon 3 is equals to 5. Okay students, so firstly students, this is minus 1. Okay, minus 1 p upon 3 is equals to 5. So students, it can be written as this. Okay, So this will be eliminated by multiplying 3 on both the sides, okay? And we have to eliminate this minus also. Firstly, we have to separate the variable. So we will multiply by minus 3 on both the sides, okay? Multiply by minus 3 on both sides. Okay, students? So minus p into 3 into minus 3 is equals to 5 into minus 3. Okay, students? Minus 3 and minus 3 are multiplied on both the sides. 3 will be cancelled out from this 3, and we know that when two negative integers are multiplied, the result is a positive integer. Alright, students? So this minus p into minus 1 is equals to p into 1 is equals to p, and minus minus is plus. Okay? So this p is equals to, students, minus 15. Okay? Because in this we know that when you are multiplying a positive integer with a negative integer, then the result is always a negative integer. Alright, students? Now we will be solving the another question. E part, 3p upon 4 is equals to 6. To eliminate the 4, we have to multiply by 4 on both the sides. Okay? So multiply by 4 on both sides. Okay, students, will multiply by 4 on both the sides. Okay? 3p upon 4 into 4 is equals to 6 into 4. 4 and 4 will be cancelled out, and this is 3p. 3p is equals to 6 into 4 is equals to 24. Okay, students? 6 into 4 is equals to 24. Now, students, this 3p is equals to 24. 3 will be eliminated when we will divide by 3 on both the sides. Okay? So, divide by 3 on both sides. Okay, students, now 3p upon 3 is equals to 24 upon 3. 3 and 3 will be cancelled out, students. Okay, so this is p. P is equals to 24 upon 3. 3 into 8 is equals to 24, students. Okay, so the answer is 8. P is equals to 8, students. So looking at the another question, part F, 3s is equals to minus 9, students. So to eliminate this 3, we have to divide by 3 on both sides. Okay, so dividing 3 on both sides, it is equals to 3s upon 3 is equals to minus 9 upon 3, right, students? 3 will be cancelled out from this 3, right? So this s is equals to minus 9 upon 3. Okay, that is equals to 9 upon 3, students, 3. Okay, so minus 3. So s is equals to minus 3. Alright, students. Now we'll be looking at the another question. 3s plus 12 is equals to 0. Okay, so students, so to eliminate this plus 12, we have to subtract by 12 on both the sides. Okay, so subtracting 12 on both sides. Three s plus 12 minus 12 is equals to 0 minus 12, students. This plus 12 and minus 12 is equals to 0, students. So this 3s is equals to 0 minus 12 is equals to minus 12, students. Now 3s is equals to minus 12. So this 3 will be eliminated by dividing by 3 on both sides. Okay, so divide by 3 on both sides. Right, students? 3s upon 3 is equals to minus 12 upon 3. So this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled out. Okay, and then s is equals to minus 12 upon 3 is equals to 12 divided by 3 is equals to 4, students. So it is minus 4. Okay, this is very simple, very easy. Okay, students, looking at the another question, part H. Okay, 3s is equals to 0. We have to eliminate this 3, and to eliminate this 3, students, what we need to do? We need to divide by 3 on both the sides. Okay, so dividing by 3 on both sides. Okay students, 3s divided by 3 is equals to 0 by 3. 3 and 3 will be cancelled out students. This is s. 0 divided by anything is 0. Okay. So 0 if divided by anything is the 0 itself. So 0 divided by 3 is equals to 0 students. Okay. So looking at the another question, I part 2q is equals to 6. Now students will divide by 2 on both the sides. So divide by 2 on both sides. Okay. So 2q upon 2 is equals to 6 upon 2. 2 and 2 will be cancelled out students. This q is equals to 6 upon 2, that is 3. How simple is that? Have a look at this. Okay. Students, do practice at your home because these questions are very easy and very easy to score as your exam point of view. Alright students. Now students, looking at the another question. Okay. Part J. 2q is minus 6 is equals to 0. Now students will eliminate this 6. Okay. By adding 6 on both sides. Add 6 on both sides. Okay. So 2q minus 6 plus 6 is equals to 0 plus 6, right students? This 6 and 6 will be cancelled out as this is plus 6 and minus 6, okay? So 2q is equals to 0 plus 6 is 6, okay? This is in multiplication with the variable, and so if to eliminate this 2 we have to divide by 2 on both the sides, okay? So dividing by 2 on both sides. On both sides. So 2q upon 2 is equals to 6 upon 2, right students? This 2 and 2 will be cancelled out, okay, as it is in the numerator and the denominator, right? And this q is equals to 6 upon 2 students. 6 upon 2 is equals to 3, okay? So q is equals to 3, okay students? Looking at the another question, 2q plus 6 is equals to 0, okay? Now you have to eliminate this 6 by subtracting 6 on both sides. Subtract 6 from both sides. Two q plus 6 minus 6 is equals to 0 minus 6 students. Now students, this 6 plus 6 and minus 6 is 0. So 2q is equals to 0 minus 6 minus 6. Now students, 2 is in the multiplication with the variable, right? So we have to divide by 2 now. Divide 2 from both sides. Okay students. So 2q upon q is upon 2 is equals to minus 6 upon 2. So students, 2 will be cancelled out from this 2, right? Because numerator and denominator are the same. So this q is equals to minus 6 upon 2, right? Minus 6 upon 2. Now students, 6 upon 2 is 3. 6 divided by 2 is equals to 3, as 2 into 3 is equals to 6 students, okay? So this is 3. So q is equals to minus 3, okay students? Very easy. Looking at the another question. Now students, 2q plus 6 is equals to 12, alright students? Now we'll subtract 6 on both sides. Subtract 6 on both sides. Right students? 2q plus 6 minus 6 is equals to 12 minus 6, right? So 2q plus 6 and minus 6 is 0 students, okay? So 2q is equals to 12 minus 6, 6, okay? Now we'll divide by 2 on both the sides. Right students? Because we want to eliminate this 2. So 2q upon 2 is equals to 6 upon 2. 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. This q is equals to 6 upon 2, that is 3. Okay students, how simple is that? Have a look. Okay. So students, this was a very simple exercise. So do practice at your home. We'll be meeting in your next class and doing the further exercise. Alright students, have a nice day all of you. Bye-bye.